Hello, my dear friend, and welcome back to Unfiltered Mindset. I'm really glad you're here today because what we're going to talk about is not loud, it's not flashy, but it quietly decides the direction of your entire life. Don't compare yourself to anyone. When I was in school, one of my teachers used to say something very simple, almost boring at the time. They would say, "Don't compete with others. Compete with yourself." Back then, we didn't fully understand the depth of that sentence. We thought it was just academic advice, grades, marks, rankings. But something interesting happened when we actually applied it. The moment we stopped obsessing over who was first, who was ahead, who was smarter, our grades improved. Not because we suddenly became geniuses, but because our focus changed. We stopped looking sideways. And when you stop looking sideways, you finally start moving forward. Fast forward into real life, and it's painful how much we forget that lesson. Outside school, competition doesn't end. It mutates. Now people compete on lifestyles, on salaries, on relationships, on who's traveling more, on who's buying what, on who's posting the happiest pictures. And quietly, without realizing it, people begin to hate their own lives, not because their life is bad, but because someone else's life looks better. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never sit with. The moment you compare yourself to someone else, you hand over your peace. You let their timeline decide your worth. You let their chapter make you feel late, small, or behind. But life was never meant to be lived on a single timeline. Some people bloom early and fade early. Some struggle for years and then rise slowly, deeply, and permanently. Some have money early and lose direction. Some find purpose late and never lose it. When you compare your beginning to someone else's middle, you will always feel like a failure, and that feeling has nothing to do with reality. The most dangerous part of comparison is that it distracts you from your own standards. You stop asking, "Am I better than who I was last year?" And you start asking, "Am I doing better than them?" That shift is subtle, but destructive. Because now you're no longer building your life, you're reacting to someone else's. And the truth is, you don't know what people paid to look successful. You don't see their debt. You don't see their anxiety. You don't see their broken relationships. You don't see the nights they regret the very life you're jealous of. Social media doesn't show effort. It shows outcomes. And when you measure your effort against someone else's outcome, you will always feel behind. Competing with yourself is different. It's quieter. It's humbling. It asks harder questions. Am I more disciplined than last year? Do I handle pressure better than before? Am I less reactive, more focused, more honest with myself? This kind of competition doesn't give instant validation. No applause, no likes, no comparisons to win. But it builds something far more valuable: self-respect. When you compete with your own standards, progress becomes personal. You stop rushing, you stop pretending, you stop chasing what doesn't belong to you. You begin to understand that your pace is not a weakness. Your slow growth is not failure. Your quiet journey is not invisibility. Some of the strongest people you'll ever meet are not loud about their progress. They're busy becoming better than who they were yesterday. And listen carefully. If you don't define your own standards, the world will do it for you. And the world's standards are cruel, shallow, and never satisfied. So there will always be someone richer, younger, more admired, more ahead, at least on the surface. So if comparison is your fuel, you will never rest. But if self-competition is your foundation, you can go very far without losing yourself along the way. So today, slow down. Breathe. Look at your own path. You don't need to outrun anyone. You just need to walk further than the version of you who wanted to quit. And that is real progress. Thank you for spending this moment with Unfiltered Mindset. If this message resonated with you, take some time to reflect on it and carry it with you in your daily life. Growth doesn't always look dramatic, but it is always meaningful when it's honest. Until next time, stay grounded, stay patient, and keep moving forward at your own pace.